Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 45th episode. That's right, 45 episodes. I'm currently sitting in the car on my way to a destination. I have yet to start the vehicle yet, but I just wanted to come on here and to record the podcast for today. The podcast for today is From the Fight to the Finish. Before I begin this episode, I would like to begin with reading a poem by Langston Hughes. So, bear with me. The poem by Langston Hughes is titled Mother to Son. Well, son, I tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor bare. But all the time, I's been a climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you set down on the steps, 'cause you finds it's kinda hard. Don't you fall now, for I's still going, honey. I's still climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair. So, I have been dealing with many transitions in my life as of late. And as you know, on this journey called life, sometimes the road that we choose and the path that we choose is one hard path to take. It's fashioned with hills and holes and splinters, as we just read with the Langston Hughes poem, Mother to Son. But I'm reminded that every single level in life, every place and every turn within this journey called life that you choose, there's going to be a fight. Specifically, if you're destined to walk this path. And it's not going to be an easy path. Sometimes you have to make the hard choices and the hard decisions. Sometimes what's going on in your life may be a little bit overwhelming. But I want to remind you that no matter what comes your way, no matter what asteroid of trials seem to muddy your dreams and cloud your dreams, and whether or not your best judgment is clouded, I want to remind you to never lose your fight. Because, baby, it's a fight. It's a fight from beginning to the end. Whatever that end goal is for you, it's a fight. It's going to be a fight to the finish. So, as we conclude this 45th episode, I am like all over the place today because I'm dealing with some hard choices in my life, but there's still a fight left in me. There's still a much needed prize fighter down on the inside of me. And that's what you have to have. Regardless of the stressful situations and the circumstances that seem like there is not an end in sight, you must get in you the will to win. Not only the will to win, but the will to fight. Because sometimes you're going to get knocked down. You're going to get counted out by the world. You're going to get counted out by people who you thought would believe in you and would be with you throughout the entire journey of your life. But you have to get that prize fighter attitude deep down within the depths of your soul. And you got to run with it because it's a fight to the finish. And on that note, this is your host, Zappora Camper, signing off. I bid you all a good day. Be well, be blessed, and I hope that this has helped you in some way. I honor your ears. Everyone has been actually going through certain things in their lives. Everybody has their seasons of storm, but it's only in your decision to get the will to win, not only the will to win, but the will to fight, will you succeed. I don't know what's wrong with my tongue today, but you get what I'm saying. It's funny because my mother told me a story that when I didn't start talking until I was 3 years old, so technically I'm a miracle. And the first thing I did when I was 3 was sing. I know this is, I'm extending this podcast, but I think this is relevant to say. I didn't start speaking until I was 3 years old. And my mother used to always think that there was something wrong with me. And now people that meet me, they often say that I speak so eloquently. And I tell them that speaking comes with practice. And so on these podcasts, this is my practice. I mean, I may not word things as eloquently as most. However, it's needed for this season. I believe that even if I can encourage one person and if I can strengthen one person, and some may be serious critics listening for errors, but what you see is what you get. You know, I'm not too concerned about how people view me. And if you pretty much choose to judge me based on how these podcasts are going, then I would say that it's a superficial way to get to know someone. You should actually get to know the person that I am. As I experience life, I basically present it. And sometimes, you know, for the most part, I have somewhat of a smooth sailing when it comes to living, because I believe that you should live a life stress-free, and you should also focus on what's good in your life versus what is negative and what is not good in your life. Because if you focus on the negative and the nonsense that goes on a regular basis, then you give it power. You not only give it power, but you also give it energy. And so before you know it, instead of having one terrible day, you're having several terrible days, or a terrible week, or a terrible month, or a whole year. And you want to just say, throw the whole year away and let's start over. But if you think positive and you put your best foot forward and you submit and put positive energy out there, and you recite positive things, and you absorb positive, listen to positive podcasts, and you listen to all this empowerment speeches, I believe eventually what you are absorbing into your spirit will come to pass and will come to you. So with that being said, this is Zappora Camper, your host. I thank you for your listening ears. I honor you. I honor your ears. I'm super excited. We are at our 45th episode. OMG. I think I'm going to do something special by the time I get to the 100th episode, like maybe get a gift card giveaway to those listeners who are faithful. I know most people have been waiting and wondering where I am, where I've been. I work multiple jobs, so most of the time when I used to record the podcast, it used to be recording in the morning because I went to training. But once training ended and I went back to my overnight job, then it became difficult because I get off of work in the morning. When you're sleeping, I'm actually working. So with that being said, I will try to come on as much as possible and record when I have a free moment. Today I happen to be off from all of the jobs, so I have a moment to record. But you be well, you be blessed, have an awesome, amazing, extraordinary, fulfilling, successful, and productive day. I honor you. I thank you. I love you all. Be blessed.
Yeah. You be the one for me. You be the only one for me, baby, baby. You're the one for me, boy. Pretty baby, wanna make you my girl.